Hey, hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon, and this is Rune Factory 5. This may be the last stream, but I kind of doubt it, because in the last stream we were able to finish the story, and now the objective has turned to marrying Fuuka and possibly popping out a couple kids with her, or making her pop out the couple kids. Anyway, it's time for the Bean Festival, or Bean Toss Festival, and everyone has something to say to me, so we're starting off with me destroying my vocal cords while I do voices and crap. And I've got water here instead of my usual soda, so hopefully I can do it. Also, I hope I talk to everyone soon enough before we get to the Bean Toss Festival. It's already 3 in the afternoon. Ah, you're the one. I'm talking first. Pyro, guess what? Captain Livia says there's plenty of secrets left for us to discover around here. She calls it post-game content. I don't know what that means. Like the story of the Master Swordsman who suddenly showed up in Rigbarth, and that legendary pond that's supposed to be somewhere nearby. I want to drink it. The place is still full of mysteries. We'll have to work together if we'll ever solve them all, Pyro. I don't want to work with you. Nice days like... yeah, whatever. Good. I get to see you again today. Huh? You've had a bad habit of disappearing lately. Or rather, I've been worried that you might. Seeing you're still here makes me feel much better. Now then, it's back to work. Okay, Martin. Thirsty much? I see you are your old self again, Pyro. That I am, thanks to you, Lucas, and your godhood. On the contrary, the bonds you cultivated with the people of Rigbarth helped to connect those two distant planes. All I did was make sure that earnest prayers for safety reached you. Although I admit that my own desire to see you safe may have also played a part in that. Okay. Wow, I am the town bicycle. You saved not only us, but also the entire country. Under normal circumstances, I would like to see your deeds acknowledged and honored by the royal court itself. But, for some reason, I can't bring myself to include them in my report. It feels too intimate. Private. I don't feel the same way, Reinhard, but thanks. Let's just keep this little secret between you, me, and the town of Rigbarth, and the grass, and the dirt, and the fish. Hey, do you remember what happened when that black thing possessed you? No, my memory is pretty hazy. But I do remember the prayers you all shared with me. I heard each and every one of them as clear as day. Then... Riker, thank you. That was such a sweet thing to... Stop! Not another word. Purge that sappy crap from your memories and never speak of it again. I like you, Riker. Hey, well, now that you've saved the world, Pyro, I gotta start thinking about how to thank you for all you've done. How about this? I could make the medicinal baths free. Or do you want me to prepare a feast every time you swing by? How about a massage? You name it, I'll do it. Since you're offering, I have an idea. Hit me, I'm all ears. Please keep running this place as you always have. The Blue Moon is my favorite inn, I guess, and I want things to stay just the way they are, including me paying you all the time for no damn reason. That's so. Alright, then it's a deal, Pyro. Man, you always know how to blow my expectations right out of the water. Oh god, I already talked to you. Well, yeah, we're starting strong today, folks. Hi, it's me! What? What's sparkly? Sparkly, sparkly! You're the one who's sparkly, sparkly! I like it! Okay. Please stop talking now. That day was horrible. The mere thought of you disappearing forever was almost too much to bear. It's odd, considering that doing everything on my own felt natural for so long. Now the idea of being left alone, frankly, terrifies me. The next time something happens to you, I will be by your side no matter what. Okay. Very sweet. Listen up, Bucko. Don't you go running off all on your own ever again. You got that? We aren't going to let you try to do everything by yourself anymore. Wow, it's almost like I don't know how to ask for help when I need it. That's perfect. That's definitely not me or anything. Hi. Pyro, I'm really happy you came back to us. Thank you for saving us. And thank you for being here so that I could tell you that. Hi, Ludmilla. Oh, Pyro. Ludmilla? Ah, it's no illusion. You're here. You're really, truly here in the flesh. Don't you ever, ever, ever leave me like that again. You and I are going to be joined at the hip from now on. Do you hear me? Fuuka, get out of my party. Pyro, you saved not only us, but the entire world. I'm sure of it. I'm honored that I've had the fortune to know you at the time and in this place. Aw, very sweet. Oh god, there's so many more of you. I could never repay you for everything you've done for us, Pyro. Not even if I dedicated the rest of my life to that task. Allow me to show you my gratitude with these simple words instead. Welcome home. Aw, you're so sweet. Hello, it's... Girls are okay, but we're the cute boys. We already talked to them. Crafted Rune, you needed to come in sooner. Hello, Ledge, Raphael, Crafted Rune, anyone else who is joining late, lurking, watching from the future, etc. Don't mind the long hair. I'm very, very cold, and I have to keep my hair down today. I'm so cold right now. Want something to eat? If it's for you, Pyro, then it's no trouble at all. Good luck, oh, never mind. Okay. No, stop. Jeez, me. Just showing off for all the ladies, and Terry. Oh, I guess I better roll up my sleeves and start getting ready for the bean tossed contest. It's already afternoon. Pyro is the savior for the entire world. You deserve an extra special reward from your good pal Heinz. How about a golden medal? I could even bronze it for you. Let's call it friendship is, let's call it reward is enough for me, I guess, Heinz. Ah, you're no fun, but fine. At the risk of sounding serious for once, thank you for everything, Pyro. Yeah, you're welcome. Hello, dear. Pyro, do you still have an appetite? Did you get something to eat? And did you sleep well last night? Yes, and yes, although not really. I feel perfectly fine now. Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried about you, dear. Now then, why don't you tell me all about your day? I want to hear every last wonderful detail. I ate a bunch of bar nachos last night that had extra jalapenos. You don't want to know every detail of my morning. Hi! Whenever you visit, Pyro, I'll always have a loaf of my most delicious bread waiting for you. Do stop by and regale me with tales of your adventures again sometime. Sure, will do. Pyro, I'm sorry. Huh? What's this about? Well, I hadn't offered you a proper apology yet. I see, but you know what? I don't think an apology is necessary. Meaning? An apology won't change anything. Besides, I have something to tell you myself. Something far more appropriate considering what lies ahead of us. So without further ado, Radia, welcome to Rigbarth. We're glad to have you here. What? Why you? Fine. I don't want to be blushing in front of you. But I guess I'm glad to be here too. And thanks. I am really, honestly surprised Radia and Livia are not dateable. I mean, the fact they look like they're 12 creeps me the hell out, but just for the sake of, you know, anime and they're thousands of years old and all that crap, I am just surprised they're not dateable. Glorious greetings! Pyro, tell me what pose would you prefer for your commemorative bronze statue? Shall we go the traditional route with a sword held high? Or maybe... I have to turn him down, but how? Why? Let him build you a statue, me. If I had my way, I'd take Sunny, but you know, you reminded me of how I felt when I first started smithing. I wanted to forge gear that was full of heart and abs. Gear that was worthy of protecting abs like yours, who do good recklessly, who go off on risk everything for the sake of everyone. But it looks like I've still got a long way to go if I'm ever to master this art. Okay. And finally you. Pyro, do you have a moment? Why are you centered to the camera? Hug. Simone? For goodness sakes, Pyro, you're always trying to carry the weight of the whole world on your shoulders. If nothing else, at least let me worry about your safety. The next time something happens, come straight to me if you need any help. Understood? Yes, Simone. Thank you. Okay, time for beans. Sign me up. We just need to touch the beans. The rules are as follows. You play the demon, touch the green beans, touch the pink beans, don't touch the failed dishes. Got it. Alright. I've already gotten this achievement in my other file, but this one is not about the achievements. Oh, the hit... What the hell? Yeah, the hit boxes on this is weird. Okay, brown is better than green. So we want brown. Uh-huh. Okay. Beaning it up. I can beans all day. The hitbox is still weird. Ugh! What a weird game. Like, I mean, within context, like, they're just pulling the beans from nowhere. And it's just... I mean, they're just hucking shit at me. Like, we're not even really catching it. We're just... damn it! Oh, I somehow avoided the failed dish. I don't know how. Okay, I don't know how well that was. 16,000 points. I don't know where that ranks, but hopefully that gets us a win. What's going on with my mic cable? Hello, Christian. Thank you for joining the stream. You can choose male or female, and you can go after all 12 of the bachelors and bachelorettes regardless of your gender selection, which is the first time in Rune Factory in the franchise. The results are in, so let's announce the winners. Hi. In third place, we have Riker with a score of 7,206 points. Oh, gosh, I probably blew them all away. See, I can do anything if I put my mind to it. In second place, we have Terry with a score of 7,360 points. I put a decent amount of effort into this, so it's nice to see that reflected in the results. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. The winner of the bean toss contest is the Town Bicycle. Pyro with a whopping 16,518 points. I'm filling my panties just thinking about it. Yay! What'd you say, Simone? Witnessing a victory was an unforgettable experience. Congratulations. I didn't expect anything less than a victory from you. Congratulations! You really had the last laugh. Everyone did their very best, and that's all I could ever ask for. Don't forget to pick up your prizes before you head back home. That concludes today's festivities. Well done, everyone. Great. And apparently I've got a bunch of people to level 3 or something? Okay. Let's go through all this crap, and then we're going to make our plans for the rest of the stream. Wait. Oh, cooking bread. I learned how to make grape liquor. Okay. I learned how to make grilled skipjack. I learned how to make seafood doria. I learned how to make miso eggplant. I learned how to make ketchup. I learned how to make cookie. I didn't learn anything. Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, that means we're caught up on recipes. Hello, Lena. Thank you for joining the stream. I learned how to make babies? I mean, that's what's going to happen with me and Fuuka eventually. Maybe. I mean, I don't know at this point. So, okay, I did do a little research. I will know if I can marry her by going here. Is this going to be a 30-minute stream? Okay, wait. I don't want to trigger that because, as many of you may know, if you've been watching my show recently, I have started a series called The Path to Platinum. File 5. So I've started a series called The Path to Platinum, where I'm chasing achievements and trying to get all the achievements in very specific games. We finished Evil Genius 2 this last week. No, I didn't forget the name of it. You did. We finished Evil Genius 2. The other two on the list are Dark Cloud 2 and Metal Gear Solid 5 that I do want to do for the show. Just in case I ever want to Path to Platinum this game, which would take a lot of convincing and possibly money, I'm keeping save number 5 as my I finished the story save, because I have learned that you can date all 12 bachelors and bachelorettes at once, but once you marry one of them, the other 11 are locked out forever. There's no way to divorce, there's no way to undo the relationship, unlike other farming games. So, if I ever want to chase the achievement where I'm trying to marry everybody, or get everyone married, because there's a separate achievement for all 12 bachelors for some reason, then this save can act as my backup save and I can go back. So, I have done that now. That is the last act I need to do before, just in case I ever want to go back to that save. But we are here to marry Fuuka, and then and then the series will possibly be over, or at least after we have kids. So, prepare to get married. Can't accept any more requests. Okay, guess that's more of a problem. What can I do then? What are my current quests? Harvest 20 oranges, cut down a twinkle tree, raise the level of the smithy by expanding it at Studio Palma. Let's do that. Oh yeah, and raise a giant vegetable. We were trying to do any of that. And give Margaret a strawberry. Okay. So we can clear any of those. So, since it's not closing time yet, let's run to the studio. Let's get, assuming the studio is still open, maybe it's not since it's a holiday. Let's figure out what we need to expand the smithy, because I think that'll help out anyway, even if we do any other work. There's also, I think, a bonus dungeon in the game. I'm pretty sure we were not in the last dungeon, because I think there's a dungeon called the Maze something, and all the enemies in the game are there, or so you can get rare ingredients. I don't remember what the deal is, apparently. I can't do anything right now. So there is more to do, and if I really want to chase achievements, I can do that. That can be some sort of really long-term project if we're really desperate for content here on the channel. But I kind of don't really care right now. All I want to do is marry Fuuka. And apparently Rune Factory, the next one, which is not 6, but the next kind of spin-off, is releasing in May? Late May or early June. I don't know if I want to play for the show. Because it isn't Rune... What? No. It isn't Rune Factory 6. But after this, I almost feel like I need to play Rune Factory 6. Although this isn't one of the staple series of the channel, because, unfortunately, we haven't had the view counts for this one that I was hoping we would. We kind of Whoa, game. We kind of started off a little hot, but I think it got a little too repetitive, and I get it. So, right now, unfortunately, I don't know if Are these ready to harvest? They sure are. I'm going to water them anyway, because I want to wait until I can harvest everything at once. So, yes. So today's objective then, our first objective will be to raise, to raise the level of the smithy, so then we can clear an objective, so then we can go get married to Fuuka. I can do that, and then I don't know what I'm doing. How's that for a plan? We good on the plan? Are there any cute, sexy abs girls? Not in this game, unfortunately. I mean, they all have flat tummies, but We don't have anyone who's showing off their abs like Murakumo and what's his name? Derek? Steve? What the hell is his name? Why do I not remember names so badly, even for people that I've hung out with more than my own actual family? Derek. Okay, yes. Derek and Murakumo are the only ones who really show off abs, unfortunately. Alright. So that's that one. This feels weird that there's no immediate objective I need to worry about. And it's kind of nice. This is almost a vacation. But it's fine. And that's why this will be a good, more hangout game going forward, because there will be less blathering I'm going to have to do. And you all know how much I like to blather. Okay. Ice Dragon is my... yeah. My orchard. Part of the reason I'm trying to grow a twinkle tree here is to cut it down for Fuuka. Not that I think it matters. Also, I kind of assume that when you do quests for the townspeople, they like you more. And that is something I have not been doing. Wait a minute. Do I actually have trees I can or oranges I can harvest? Oh, cool! Alright. Well, there's our first one. I mean, that was a long time coming. Sad. Well, for me, nice abs, sexy thick muscle legs, and arms. Also, Stardew Valley looks better. Now, see, that I will disagree with you on, but it's okay. I don't like Stardew Valley, and part of the reason I don't like Stardew Valley is its graphics. I typically like pixel art, and yet for whatever reason, Stardew Valley's art style turns me off. And I don't know why. It's not technically bad, and I respect anyone who really likes it. I just don't like it. So it is what it is. Okay, so we're trying to get a gigantic turnip here. I'm going to buy some giganticizers and go ham on this batch right here, maybe this batch. We just want to try to get huge crops growing. And then the Terra Dragon, I believe, is empty now. Let's see. Yes, Terra Dragon has nothing. Okay, so there's nothing I need to do. We're going to head to the Blue Moon just because it's closest. We're just going to hang outside the carpentry shop until 9. I have my whiteboard next to me so I can make notes, but I also have Steam's notepad. Also, the overlay works just fine here. If you've been watching the Evil Genius streams, for whatever reason, I haven't been able to pull up the overlay on that one. I don't understand why. There's something going on with that game that doesn't let me. But it doesn't matter. Okay, whiteboard. The dry erase marker. I am all set. It's okay, I'm into mobiles and don't like Nikki, and everyone likes... Oh, like the dress-up game Nikki? Everyone was applauding Black Beacon. The game barely works. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's fine. Different tastes, different whatever. Everything's subjective, man. Nothing is that important. Okay, so... How are you all... How are you all doing right now? I hope you had a good week and you're not freezing your butts off. I'm freezing my butts off because my water heater broke. And all of our heat is delivered by water heater, or hot water, including in the rooms. So I haven't taken a hot shower in a week, and the temperature dipped, and I feel a yawn coming on. I'm just tired. I am cold, and I am tired. I am not hungry, for once. I ate before the show, and otherwise I'm just chilling. Played a lot of Microsoft Flight Simulator today. I'm so boring. Is this why my YouTube channel hasn't taken off after 13 and a half years? Am I just boring? Am I just boring as hell? I can't pull excitement out. Oh, you know what? Let's go punch Mississauga. It gives us something to do for a minute while we're waiting. I don't know how many bells I have at this point, but I've got a bunch. I don't know if this is helpful for an achievement either. It might be, because I'm trying to think. There might be an achievement for taming a boss monster, and Mississauga is the only one I care about, so. Do a stream with it? With Flight Simulator? That's a good hangout game. I don't think I'd ever do that on the YouTube channel, but I might for Twitch, and we've done it before for the Discord. I do want to test it to see if it works, because I had trouble running the older Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I'm hoping the new one runs a little smoother. It so far has. I'm able to run it at a higher graphical fidelity than the old one, and it's still smoother. So it's got much better optimized code than the 2020 version. Alright. Wow, we got all that done and it's still not even ready to open. 9 o'clock. Ugh, aggressive foot tapping. Nikki is a shoot game with sexy females and you can see their... Got it. Also, shouldn't it be summer in the US? It is not summer yet. That's in 2 months. It was warming up. But we've got hit with a little bit of a cold snap. I'm also kind of warm-blooded. Like, I'm not happy unless it's in the 90s. That's not true. It's really the 80s I'm happy with. But that's one problem with Akamura and me, because right now it's 50-some-odd Fahrenheit, which is like 15 Celsius-ish. And Akamura is super happy, and I'm freezing. Whereas when I'm comfortable, she's too hot. Okay. Renovate Smithy. All I need is $50,000. Okay. Well, that's kind of a problem. What was the other objective I needed to do? I have to get a strawberry for Margaret. I mean, 50 grand isn't going to take that long, provided we actually, you know, do farming. So, I mean, I guess we can do that. I can do farming in my farming game. That's no problem. This is late because I was listening from the kitchen, but have you considered seeing if there are any gyms with showers in the workout area? Huh. I had not considered that, no. But it's okay. I've just been taking cold showers. They just suck. Hi, Lucy. Came to chat. Okay. What do you have for sale? Wait. Can I buy a strawberry from you? Nope. Okay, that sucks. Let's... Strawberries? No, I can't afford that many. Son of a bitch. Oh, God. Can I afford 64 potato seeds? Yes, I can. I don't even need 64 potato seeds because I have 19. 64 minus 19 is 45? Okay. So we're gonna switch objectives with the fire dragon. Whoops. And the fire. We're gonna start using the fire dragon for actual farming as well. Now that I don't have to be distracted by running around and slaughtering monsters every 5 seconds, hopefully this won't take that long. God. Why am I annoyed at having to farm in my farming game? Isn't this what I said I wanted to do at some point? Oh shit, I don't have a fertilizer bin here. Oops. Well, I think maybe I can do that too, I guess. So much stuff. That's what I get for not cleaning up my farmland. Well, it's fine. Rather than freaking out about it, I'm just gonna, you know, play the game that I like playing. Okay. Pick that stuff up. Get rid of that. Okay. Axe. I mean, this is actually a good time for a hangout stream-ish, I suppose. Since this is going to be nice and calm. If y'all want to talk about anything, please go for it. I'm not going to bother destroying the little things. We're just going to huck that shit out of here. We're going to huck that shit out of here. This is what happens when you don't clean. Never be a farmer. I mean, really, I wish someone else could do this work for me. Has there ever... Never mind. I was about to say, has there ever been a multiplayer farming game? And Stardew Valley is a multiplayer farming game. Okay. I wonder if there are any gyms close to me. There is a gym up the road, but I don't know if they're actually any good. I've never really tried. I almost wish there was a Planet Fitness around me, because I am very self-conscious and I don't know what word you want to use there, but like the gym that's down the road from me has this big-ass sign in its lobby that says it's the No Excuses gym. They provide, or it's like, we provide gains, not excuses, or some shit. And, like, that attitude is an immediate turnoff for me, but I just have that kind of B-type personality or whatever. So, I've never ventured to try to go in there and see if it's worth anything. Whereas Planet Fitness's whole gimmick is that it's a no judgment zone or whatever, and it's like they will boot people out for being dicks to each other, which is nice. There used to be a YMCA in town. Well, there still is a YMCA within the city limits, but it used to be in the town, and now it's on the outskirts, and it's very hard for me to get to. How's things there, Pyro, on your side of the world? It's I am going to not talk politics. Although, like, if you know me, you probably know my general preference over, you know, the state of the world. Oops. That is, like, the people I would prefer to see. Oh, shit, there's a lot more space here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I miscounted. This is a much bigger area than I thought it was. Okay. What the hell? Here. Okay, game. Thank you. Yeah, I will say the world could be better, but the world could always be better, so that's kind of not a great statement anyway. Okay, so how many is this? 64 is 4x4. And then there's just another set, so that adds another 32? Oh, God, okay. Hold on. Let me try to... Oh, jeez, I'm gonna be very busy. Okay, so let's go back to the shop. It's probably the closest one. Okay. Just catching up on the chat there. There's a lot of contradicting info coming out of the U.S. If you want to talk to me about that stuff, you feel free to DM me. Like, I don't mind talking about it. I just don't want to do it on the show. The other problem with ever talking politics on the show is that, especially given that I'm in this for the long haul, by the time, if anyone watches these episodes from the future, it's entirely possible that whatever I say now is not going to hold much weight eventually. So, I mean, you gotta realize, I was doing this show for so long that Obama was in office when I started, right? Because it was 2011. Yeah, because the channel will turn 14 this year. So I've been through 4 presidential terms just doing the show. So I've been at this a minute. God, that's how I can put it in perspective. All right. This is nice and calming. I do wish there was a way you could seed more than 4 tiles at a time. That's something I would change. This is where these kinds of games actually start to kind of wear on me. The reason I like Rune Factory, or have come to like it, is because it does offer more than just the farming routine kind of thing. I used to play farming games only for that, but as I got older, I found them boring, so I like having the variety that Rune Factory gives me. However, there is a limit to that. And for the sake of a stream, I don't know how well this is going to go. But, hey, people watch Minecraft streams all the time, so who am I to say anything? Oops. Oops. Did I miscount? I must have miscounted. Because I think I'm short. I'm definitely short on some seeds. Well, I have corn. But I'm saving the corn for other things. So this is apparently all I've got, because I did miscount. Okay, so it's 12 by 8? Alexa, what's 12 times 8? Can't do that one in my head. Alexa, what's 12 times 8? Thank you. 96. Wait a minute, that's how many seeds I bought, right? Did I miscalculate something? I don't understand. Well, whatever. Alright, what's a full-sized... Oh my god. Well, I guess... do that. There we go. Okay, well, that's a start. How did I miscalculate that? That's going to drive me nuts. Because I thought I bought 96 seeds. Did I not buy 96 seeds? Because you can't waste a seed by tossing it out, like, somewhere else, so... whatever. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. I once watched a video and it was crazy. There's a gym chain. They don't want people doing hard workouts. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the other thing. I'm a weak little boy, and so for me with gyms, I would also need that too. I don't feel too much intimidation from people who, like if someone's just there doing their workout, I doubt I would feel intimidated by that. What I would mind is people being like, I don't know, having abusive language or calling me a fat ass or whatever. Does that make me a wuss? It probably makes me a wuss. Alright, anyway. Okay. Now, do I have anything I need to ship? We've got a lot of stuff that we got from the last dungeon run, because I don't think I really did much management after the last dungeon run. If I remember right, I did it and then just kind of came home and then did the bean contest. Yeah, I distinctly remember that wind cloak. Okay. So let's drink the potion. Nom nom. And then dump off our crap. And really, this is our routine for a while, because without having to worry about going anywhere, then there's no reason for us to really do anything that is not this routine. Okay, so that's everything. Oops, those should have gotten sold. Okay. We also have to upgrade the house a couple times, if I remember right. And we have to make a double bed. So it's definitely not something that's going to be over with in like 3 seconds. There is plenty of work still to be done. What was I going to... Oh, there we go. And what I may do is I may start canceling festivals for the ones that we've already gotten achievements for, because we don't really need them anymore. Yeah, that's all that's here. So I'm not doing the fish variety contest. So we're going to go ahead and cancel that crap. What? For saving not only the town, but also the whole world. Sheesh, is your head full of rocks? Honestly. But putting that aside, thank you for everything. I did what anyone would have done. Well, aren't you humble? I think you could let yourself brag a little bit about this, of all things. In any case, I suppose this means the legends were true. When the world's runes are thrown into chaos, an Earthmate will appear. They will unite the dragons, the land, and the people, bringing balance to the runes once more. Looks like I don't need to worry about leaving things in your hands anymore. You're more than capable of taking care of this town. It's not exactly the fanciest reward for everything you've done, but I'm going to unlock extra directives for you. So go ahead and dish out all the directives your little heart desires. Okay. What options do I have there? See enemies levels. Disable XP gain? I'll earn 0 XP from defeating enemies. I can always change this back to normal if I'm having trouble. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to disable your XP, your skill XP game? Change gender? I can change my appearance to look like the opposite gender and change it back whenever I want. Increase enemies' levels. I can always change this back to normal if I'm having trouble. Bring Typhoon closer. Drive Typhoon away. Disable town events. Oh! I can prevent any new events from happening in Rigbarth. I'll change this back to normal when I want to make friends with everyone again. Purchase vacation home? I can get a vacation home. Oh, there's the maze. I can enter the maze from the guiding tower in Pharos Woodlands. Would I like to quit? Okay, you know what? Let's get some of these. Let's see the enemies' levels. Because that sounds interesting. Remember that even if there's a wide gap between your level and theirs, it doesn't necessarily mean you're outmatched. Let's do none of those other things. A vacation home would cost me $10,000. I think I'll pass on that. Well, at least now I know where the frickin' maze is. I don't want to buy this because that would be almost all of my points, and I still need to keep some for the blacksmith and such, but that's good to know that's there. I don't really need any of that. Okay, festivals. Flower Festival and Spring Harvest Festival. Have I gotten the achievements for those yet? Fishing, fish variety, first cold, first tandem smithing, perfect ranger, first co-op cooking, bust a move stamp, buddy battle stamp, summer harvest, tricky treats. Okay. So, no. I basically don't have... I don't need any of the others. So we'll get rid of the flower festival. And we'll get rid of the Spring Harvest Festival. Okay. But we still have Buff-a-Move, which I have not finished yet. Summer 11. Okay. Alright, we're good now. Whoops. We're good now. I'm gonna go take a nap and then start the next day. I'm here, I'm watching my nieces, and they want to listen to music on YouTube, so I've put their music on iPad, you on my phone. Aw, you're so kind, Claire. Alright, let's do it. So I need money, which means I need crops to grow. If I recall correctly, there's like $18,000 of crops in the box right now, so we'll be... what, a third of the way there-ish? Alright. The townspeople will probably be a little lonely without me now, because without me having to do much every day, I don't have a reason to go talk to everybody. Is everything ready to harvest? Nope. Okay. This is going to be a more chill stream than I thought. We'll have to do something more for next Saturday then. Because I do have a list of games that I was going to do for tax season and then never got around to it. But there are some that I really want to play. I need to test them to make sure they actually friggin' function when I can stream. Okay, cucumbers. Did I get them to level 8? Yes, I did. Alright. So maybe level 8 is our max now. So, let me make a note here. Where's my notes? Streaming setup. Plan stream save. Ludmilla sells 4-leaf clover seeds. Add Cowbard, Terra Dragon, Expand House, Ground Crops. Okay, Earth Dragon crops for upgrading to level 8? Question mark? Okay. Cook sweet potatoes, work on foraging. Foraging goes over on need more accessory recipes. Okay. We're good. Everything's fine. So it really is money and we're here for money and we're basically here for crops. And really we're only here for money. Because I could go hunting. Like, I could actually go and slaughter enemies and farm stuff that way, but I think it's less time efficient for me to do that than to just farm constantly. Because all of these crops are worth a lot of cash. So this does 9 by 9, right? Or 3 by 3. Yeah. Well, that didn't quite work out, but it's fine. There we go. Well, hopefully all of you who are watching are having a decent time and things are going well and blah, 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 blah. Even though I said blah, 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 it's not just a line. I do hope you guys are having a good time this week. It's finally good for me to rest my brain after the work I've put into everything. I'm very tired. And, I don't know. It's just nice to relax, finally. Tax season was very exhausting, and I'm glad it's over. For now. I hope you all have done your taxes, even though I have not. So the... Okay, so the orange tree gives me 1 orange a day? I wonder if they're all like that. Because if they're all like that, an orchard is a great idea. You can have... I mean, not necessarily unlimited ingredients, but you'd be able to draw money every day if you had a full orchard that was... constantly producing fruits every day. Pyro, do your taxes, you did everyone else's. Yes, I was very bad. It basically came down to the fact that after doing everyone else's taxes, I didn't want to do taxes anymore. So I'm going to make my boss do my taxes. She's been wanting to learn how to do a Schedule C. And I am one of the most organized people, so I'm like, you learn it on mine, because mine will not be difficult. Okay, so now that's done. So is there anything we need to do every day, other than just... I mean, it'd be one thing if I was trying to shoot for one of the achievements. Like, if I was trying to be friends with everybody... then I would go out of my way to talk to everybody every day. But we don't need to anymore. We don't need to do any of that shit. All I have to do is farm. What's more important than Operation Marry Fuuka? Exactly, Raphael. You get what I'm about. The only thing that matters is Operation Marry Fuuka. So we're just going to be looping over and over to raise the funds to marry Fuuka. I didn't get my fiance's name wrong. That didn't happen, and none of you have video evidence to prove that it did. Let's see. Okay. That's a great way to get her experience with those kinds of taxes. Exactly. So my boss, she's not a tax preparer, or she is. She's qualified to be one. But that's not her job. She's management. She's trying to manage all of these offices, you know, and she's payroll, and she's the administrator, you know? So she doesn't have the experience or anything like that, but she's trying to get it because when there is an emergency and we need more people, then she needs to be able to jump in. And to her credit, she did a lot more tax returns this year than she has in the past. But she hasn't done a Schedule C. And so, like, what the oh, I'm trying to cut it. God. Yeah, but mine are going to be good because since I am a tax preparer, I know exactly what she needs. And I always do mine in a particular way to make them very organized and easy to deal with. So, yeah. I am the good one to practice on. Windlore is the only thing that matters. Yes. Fuuka is Windlore in this case. Fuuka in a white dress is Windlore in this case. Alright. We good? Great. Going to the fire dragon. See, now that I've got a rhythm down, it's not going to take too long. If anything's going to hurt me, it's the fact that I don't have infinite sweet potatoes, but I do think I have a bunch of stacks of them still in the fridge, right? So we've got plenty to work with. Oh, I did the same thing again, didn't I? Yep, I didn't refill my bottle. I mean watering can. There we go. Fill my can before and after doing the fire dragon. Hi, cows. I still want to put the cows... You know what? Wait a minute. Why am I doing this? The cows should help me. Hold on. Wait, isn't that the whole point of this horse shit? Don't I have a brush on me? Okay. Right. I mean, that's the whole fucking point of this game, to automate. So, if Milk, and Mulk are ready to help, then I'd be an idiot not to take advantage of them. Nope, they're still not ready. They all need to be level 3, right? I think. You, Mulk. Assign field chores. I can't help them. Yup. Okay, so everyone's got to be level 3. So I should have been doing that from the beginning. Can I talk to them? Mulk. I don't think talking helps, does it? No, just brushing. Okay, no problem. We'll just incorporate that into our routine. Just brush the cows every day. Those are cows. They sure are. What are we talking about? Orange. Hello, Genergy. Thank you for joining the stream. You are here for the post-game content where we are trying to marry Fuuka. I'm trying not to go completely insane. But anyway, what I was saying was this is the problem, that at this point I have to keep eating the sweet potatoes in order to stay healthy enough to do all these chores. But if I can get the cows to water all these plants, then I don't have to worry about it anymore. I mean, I'll still have to deal with this one. Like, yeah. Because I'll still have to go to the Ice Dragon and the Wind Dragon manually. The Earth Dragon is covered. There's nothing in the Terra Dragon. Yeah, anyway. So, otherwise, this is just going to be a nice little chill stream while we keep trying to grow shit. Okay, so that's everything now. So, again, we're done. We can just sleep immediately. Cows watering crops with a watering can. I hope they're using a watering can and they're not just milking the crops or something. Alright. Enjoying watching and listening to this while I work on D&D stuff. Yeah, that makes me happy. I like doing the casual streams now. But now that we're out of tax season, I do want to kind of swing back the other way. We do have... so on my immediate list is Pacific Drive, Remnant 2... There was another action-oriented one, but I don't remember. I've got a list of them. I really am looking forward to Pacific Drive. Okay, now all of these things are ready to harvest. Okay. Strawberries? Oh, hell yeah! I can finish that, too. Corn. So we're going to uncorn the corn. Boop. Corn is booped. Okay. Well, this is good. This is going to be a ton of shit that I'm going to get done now. What the fuck? Yeah, Tatoes. Tatoes, Tatoes, Tatoes. Give me Tatoes. And then I can get more. Like, I can get more seeds after this. This is the only thing. Okay. Is there... So I'm legitimately asking this. Is there a farming game where it's sort of like Factorio but farming, where the point is to automate? Because I don't think the animals in this game are smart enough to harvest for you. That'd be great if they were. But I don't believe that's the way it works. So you can't fully automate in this game, I don't believe. But I love games where that's sort of the point. Oh, another game I was thinking of trying was Schedule 1, which is just, I mean, right now it's just because it's in the public consciousness. That would be chasing the trend, which I typically don't like doing. But hey, and I have a feeling Ledge would particularly not like that game, but it's okay. I have wanted to give it a go, just because I've heard really good things about it. But I'm also trying not to buy too many games right now because I am a poor boy. So I'm kind of sticking with games that I bought previously that I've just not had a chance to get to. That being Pacific Drive and Remnant 2. Pacific Drive I bought on my own as well, whereas Remnant 2 was bought by Ledge? Now I don't remember who bought me that one. I know I didn't buy it. Maybe Lena bought it. Someone bought it. Could I always do a mix, jump between chill streams and Let's Plays? Yes, that is actually the goal. Because the path to Platinum is going to be very not chill. Usually. Like I said, the next two on my list are Dark Cloud 2 and Metal Gear Solid 5. And those two, like, even if there are chill parts to those games, they are not chill games. So, I mean, it is what it is. I will be... I got you that game to tempt you into it. Gotcha, Ledge. I knew it was either you or Lena. I could not remember which of you. Hello, cows. Okay, what do I need to do to make you guys happy? So, brush. So, they were at 2.06. Okay, and now they are at 2.25. So that's a gain of 0.19. So that would take me 5 more days, and then they'll be ready to help. Because I don't think multiple brushings help, so I'm just kind of experimenting right now. Yes, they're still up 2.25. I could swap the cows and bring Nisi, Bonk, and Mumbles over here, or Taco, and they could do it. I just don't want to take the effort, because I'd have to move them around. It would just be a thing, so fuck it. I'll just brush the cows. Although, what I could do eventually is... What I should do is set up a barn in each dragon, so I have the automated tools eventually, so to speak, to be able to auto-water my crops. And I assume they auto-water my crops even if I don't stand there. I'll have to test that. But I've never had to babysit my monsters on the first dragon, and everything gets watered, so it's probably fine. I was typing a thing about it not being me. I do like Remnant, and I think we discussed it. Yeah, I know we definitely discussed it. Yeah, of my list of games I very much want to play, Remnant's up there, Pacific Drive. I want to finish Baldur's Gate, although that one will not be streamed because I like playing with nudity on. And we all know how much YouTube hates nudity. I guess I could stream it for Discord, but it's not really... I don't know. I think with Baldur's Gate, I specifically want it to be kind of a me thing. Which is not to say I don't want to play with anyone, but it's to say that, like... You know, it's a different vibe to stream a game than to play it alone for pleasure. And I'm me. I would not be able to turn off my performance aspect. I just can't. I love this job too much. And part of what that means is dipping into the Cecil voice occasionally just because I find it funny. So, you know, I'll be talking to Gale or Asterion and then start Cecil voicing them. It's just not the right vibe. Oh, shit, I forgot to... That's fine. Have I heard of Battlestar Galactica Deadlock? I have not. I don't know anything about Battlestar Galactica. And I don't know what Deadlock is. So, do tell. Sell me on the games. I just want to watch my spending, but that doesn't mean I won't spend at all. It just means I want to make sure that if I spend money, I'm spending it on something I know I'm going to play. Okay. So that's some pink melons and some tomatoes. Excellent. Stop that. Okay, can I do the... Why? Why do you go that direction? How do I cancel this? There was a way to cancel, I thought. Oh, I can dash out of it. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Whatever. We'll just do that. Okay. Pink lemons, I mean melons here. Tomatoes here. And even this is pointless. There's no achievement for getting maximum crop levels, I don't think. Oh god, I forgot to do everything. I needed to give the strawberry to Margaret. Jeez, man. Just forgot to do everything I was going to do. Okay, those are 7s. What are you? You are 6s. You're a 5. Wonder what happened there. Oh, isn't it random that sometimes you get 2 levels out of an upgrade, not just 1? 7, 6, and 2. Well, I don't need the level 2. Ah, fuck it. Okay. Okay. Is the turn-based battle game in Battlestar Galactica universe. The rest of that is not going to, like, I don't know anything about it. You're a fleet admiral and build up the fleet. Okay, that immediately sounds interesting. I like that idea. I have liked a lot of the naval games, I think because it's not an idea, a concept that is often explored in video games. One of my favorite games as a kid was on the Super NES called PTO2, standing for Pacific Theater of Operation, where you can choose to play as the US or Japan during World War II, and you're just fighting over the Pacific Ocean. It's fantastic. It's a Koei game back before they got DLC hungry and turned into lunatics. And then there was another one. There was one I wanted on Steam, but now I don't remember its name. But it was all over Steam, or all over Reddit for a minute. Another historical naval game, but with a much broader scope. Man, I wish I remembered the name. It's not World of Warships, because that's basically a MOBA. We're an arena shooter, except boats. But I can't remember the one I'm thinking of now. Alright, 2.43. We're on our way. Don't let me end my day without talking to Margaret, please. Basically, you have a map and move the fleets to counter the Cylons that in the game first... What? Okay. Yeah, that... I mean, it sounds like PT... Oh my god, 4. What? Wait. What? Bring back my orange. Wait a second. How do? Do I just hold... Oh, okay. Oh, cool. So, wow, that is a lot of fruit then. If this thing is eventually going to start popping out 7. Let's greenify it. Because it's my first fruit tree. Oh, I'm so happy. I finally get one. Could fall asleep listening to the music. Do you want me to Cecil voice? That'll wake you up. Or Fuuka voice. Both of those will wake you up and make you very upset. Alright. Are we good? Excellent. So next is Wind Dragon. And I'm gonna need a snack. Nom nom. Okay. Pull it out. Do the thing, me. Huh. I wonder why some more money came to me, because I didn't think I added anything to the shipping box, did I? Weird. Unless the animals are... Okay, anyone who knows this, like anyone who knows the game, do the animals automatically harvest for you also? Because my animals on my first dragon don't seem to, but I keep getting random amounts of money that I don't understand. So, alright. I still have my strawberries, right? Yes. Okay, so we need to find Margaret. Well, wait. Me running around randomly is not going to help matters. Where are you, Margaret? There you are. You're in the blue moon. You better not be taking a bath in there, because I can't break in on you as much as I'd like to. Fuuka. I mean, Margaret. Take my strawberry, and that is not a euphemism. Cecil voice would wake the dead. Yeah, that explains where all the mysteries come from, too. Where? Oh, son of a... Wait. Haha! Hi, Margaret. Good morning. Singing in the bath or hot springs enhances an already pleasant experience. It's funny, since neither was designed with that purpose in mind. Well, here's a strawberry. Thanks, now I can whip up something extra special. Are you a good cook, Margaret? I'm not sure if I would call myself that, but when you've lived as long as I have, you pick up a few things here and there. Next time I'll share some of what I've learned with you. I guess she is an elf. So, I mean... never mind. There were a few things that crossed my mind, and I've told my brain to just eject all of them. Hi, Doug. Okay. Thanks for chatting. Alright, so we've got that done. So now we can pick up the Let's Get Married quest, even if I can't do it yet. So, prepare for marriage. You can't pop the question to someone if you're unprepared, so I'm gonna explain how marriage works around here. Go on, child who looks like they're 7. If you'd like to marry someone, then you need a double bed and an engagement ring first. Of course, you also need someone who actually wants to marry you. You have to win them over yourself. Let me give you this engagement ring recipe. You can make one at a crafting table. Return to the task board once you've got a double bed and an engagement ring. Okay, well, I can do the first one at least, probably. Provided my craft level is anywhere close to being helpful. Accessory, I assume. Game. Thank you. Engagement ring. Okay, it's only a level 20. And I can just make it out of any metal and... See... Look, it's just Fuuka. It's not Ludmilla. I'm not going to give her a diamond. Let's use... Can I use scrap metal and an emerald? I sure can! Because she really likes emeralds, if I remember right. Okay, I can't do that. I would love to do that, and I can't. Let's use gold. Gold and emerald. That seems more... Even for the bit, I can't do scrap metal. Alright, let's do it. Hooray! Okay. So, then I need a double bed, which means I need to talk to Studio Palmo. So, let's see what that's all about. Livia called me out, man. Pyro, this is what you get for constantly hitting on everyone. I know, I'm sorry. A wedding ring. The ring is made of BS in the middle of this. Wait, what? That's stinky BS. You have an emerald beauty. Beauty and ugly in the same package? Oh, shit. I should have stuck with the scrap metal. Alright. Hey, lunatics. Can you tell me how to double bed? What? I don't care what you have to say. You know what? It's 9 o'clock now. I'm gonna leave and come back. Okay. Hi, idiots. I would like to see your furniture. Send it to my house. This is cute. I kind of want one. Am I going crazy? I don't see any beds. Here, tell you what. I would like to see your furniture. Send. What was it? The fire dragon? I will take a fertilizer bin, please. Okay. That's only $5 grand. That's not an extreme amount of money right now. Just seeing if Riker would sell other stuff, but I see no double bed. Do I have to upgrade you several times? Let's see. Where? Rune Factory 5. Where to get double bed? You have to renovate the outpost twice. You have to renovate the outpost. I already did that. You have to have the prepare for marriage quest open and have already renovated the outpost twice. I don't have the quest for now. You have 10. I have to... okay. How do I renovate it? Or how much is that going to cost me? Well, wait. Now that I've taken the quest, I don't care about saving up for the blacksmith now. So I can save the money up to do... Okay, it's apparently just right there. I'm not going to buy it yet because I do want more cash. So I'm going to wait one more day and then use the money I currently have to get potato seeds. Because if I don't do that, then... I mean, then I'm not going to be able to afford to keep this going. That was, you know, that was actually my long-standing problem of this game, or with this game, was I was not constantly, I wasn't constantly getting money, because we kept getting distracted by, you know, the main story quest. So there were a few periods in there where I just wasn't getting seeds. Oh, she straight up sells yams. Okay. So she sells what I've sold, but she's only selling what's in season, I bet. I see she's selling oranges now, but she's not selling, strawberries. Which is strange. I wonder why. Because, wait, aren't those seasonal? Yeah, it says they grow well in spring. I wonder why she's not selling them. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. 64 minus 18 is 46. Okay. Thank you, Misasagi. How much money do I have now? Oh, I could still afford the double bed. Excellent. Okay. Let's do that then. So I have the engagement ring. We're about to have the double bed. We have Fuuka at 10. Holy shit. Wait, it's already 4:30. I've been streaming an hour and a half already? How? I started at 3, right? Yeah, I have been streaming an hour and a half. What the hell? Where did the last 90 minutes go? Okay. Hi, Palmo. I'd like to renovate. I want the double bed, please. Awesome. There goes all my cash. Alright, bye. Complete. Prepare to get married. Cool. Let's do that. Am I gonna spend the honeymoon just planting crops? You know what? Let me plant my crops, because we have seen before that some of the events in the game will automatically advance you to the next day, and I just have a feeling. So I'm gonna kind of prepare before I do any of that. Okay, so we're gonna choppy. I'm probably going to need to make some more sweet potatoes, but that's fine. Come on, pick it up. Anything else? Any grass? Any weeds? No? Okay. Get the stick out of here. Get the stone out of here. Pick that up and manually put it in. And... oh, wait. I can just toss everything in. There we go. And toss everything in. There we go. Okay. Back to work. Nice honeymoon and weeding your finish working in the field all sweaty and smelly. Get married, wedding night. Yeah, exactly. I mean, what else am I gonna do? Akamura and I are planning on doing our, not our honeymoon, but like our reception. Or what I really wanted to do is do it at a bowling alley. But she was no, it wasn't that. Something went wrong with the idea of it, and I don't remember what. I'm gonna have to talk to her again. I can't remember what she wanted to do. Okay. Yup, I'm gonna need to do a little bit of cooking real quick. This is good, though. I mean, I've got the routine going, so everything should work out pretty well here. Is it the oven? Did I cook? Yeah, sweet potato. Yeah, give me 2 to start, because that's all I have the RP for. Nom nom. Nom nom. Okay, now cook more. Sweet potato. Yeah, let's do 10. Okay, good deal. Okay, back to work. Again, wish there was a way to automate the seed process, but that's fine. Farm tools. Oops. Oops. There we go. I mean, it's not that this is a problem. Being mad at the game for making you do seeds would be like getting mad at Madden making you throw a forward pass. Like, it's part of the farming experience. So I get it. I just like the concept of automation in games. Factorio broke me in a good way about that. Did I miss... Wait a minute, did I miscount my seeds again? How am I miscounting my seeds? Because I did 64. This is 8 by 8, which is 64. How did I fuck up the count? Is there another place my seeds are going? Because I did 64, right? I bought 64 seeds. And this field is 8 by 8. 8 times 8 is 64. Why would it... What? What? What am I doing wrong here? One, two, three, four, five. Okay, I don't want... The bottom right corner I'm going to leave alone. So I just need 5 more. Now I almost want to go back and look through my stream again and make sure I calculated that right. I thought I bought 64 total seeds. Okay. Oops. So I just need 5 more. Wait, it says I'm holding 9. What? Hold on, wait a minute. It says I'm in the bottom right corner, it says I'm holding 9 potato seeds. So where the hell are they? Wait a minute, is it counting what's at home? I bet you it's counting what's at home. Because that would explain why my calculations have been off. I didn't think it counted what was in your storage boxes, but maybe it does. Are there 9 potato seeds in my storage box? There's corn. Oh my god, they were in my fridge. Okay, well that's probably a good place for them. Alright, finally that mystery's solved. That was driving me insane. Farming tools. Yeah, so now I have 4 extra seeds, but that's because I included this corner even though I wasn't going to plant anything there. Okay. Holy crap, man. So that explains why I was short up at the fire dragon too. Oh, whatever. Alright, it's over. Mystery solved. Okay. Did that. Refill water. Put away. Still have stamina. Let's go get married. A half hour before the stream close. Looks like you've made yourself a lovely... Why am I doing Yuki's voice? Looks like you've made yourself a lovely engagement ring. So have you anyone in mind? Actually, scratch that, I shouldn't pry. But if you do have a special someone in mind, then follow your heart. I can't. She's not available as a marryable candidate. Helping them solve their problems and giving them nice presents will surely convince them that you care. Right. Right. Deliver cold medicine to Fuuka. No, we're going to deliver something else to Fuuka. Okay, so do I have to now give her the engagement ring? I mean, I assume that's what's going on. Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay. We're just gonna carry this down the street. I'm tempted to give it to someone who isn't Fuuka just to see how they react to it, but I also don't want to waste it. Hi, Fuuka, and your dumb squeaky shoes. Yup, something's happening. Yahoo! Sparkly! Is it for me? I guess. Remember when I promised you that we'd be together forever? This is proof of that promise. Together forever! Kitten. No. What I really wanted there to be an option for is to say, like, I want to break up, but I'll be a good boy. I'll just stay classic. Will you marry me? Yes! Hold up. Are you sure you're ready to commit that quickly? Why am I asking the question if I was hoping to hear no? I've been waiting and waiting for this. I felt really thumpy, wondering when you'd finally make this promise. I like being with you. My heart feels sparkly when we're together. I like sparklies. Okay, sparkly, you always give me sparklies. I love you. I'm wondering if I made the right choice. That's why I want us to be together forever. Let's be happy together. Sure, I swear I'll make you, let's call it happy. We'll be the sparkliest, shiniest, happiest family ever. Pardon me, I think I just threw up in my mouth. Ah! Okay. Oh, good, we're just launching right into the cutscene. Oh my god! That's an incredible dress! I barely recognize you, Fuuka! Well, it's here. Today's our wedding. With special art and all, for both of us. Are you excited? Is your heart all... This might be the new thumbnail. Are you excited? Is your heart all thumpy? Pyro's gonna take a screenshot real quick. Yeah, you look amazing or whatever. That's what's making me thumpy. Well, you're so beautiful that my heart's thumping too. I mean really thumpy. Hope my claws don't come out. Yeah, you wait for the honeymoon on that one. Don't worry, considering all the challenges you've overcome to get here, I know you'll do just great. Let's go. Woof! Okay. Oh my god, walking down the aisle would be such a different experience if the bride had to wear squeaky shoes. Congrats on your wedding, you two make a lovely couple. Well, I guess fine feathers will make for a fine bird, or is it fine fur makes for a fine were animal? Now see, this is making me want to check all of them out because each one clearly has their own unique dialogue. Ma'am, it's their wedding day. The least you could do is offer your best wishes. Sincerely. Yeah, right. I suppose I ought to. Ahem. Pyro and Fuuka, congratulations. Lost and missing your memories, you stumbled into our little town where you met the one who would become your lifelong partner. A miracle brought you two together. Treasure that. Stay with each other during the good times and the bad. And make your life together a happy one. We will, I guess. Oh, my God. Congrats on your marriage! I've always wondered if it's true that no one should interfere in a marital tiff, not even a woolly. Let me try it on you guys sometime, okay? What the fuck are you talking? Oh, wait. I've always wondered if it's true that no one should interfere in a marital tiff, in other words, an argument, not even a woolly, haha joke. Let me try it on you guys sometime. Let you try what? Interfering in a marital tiff? God, you're weird, Cecil. That's alright, we don't plan on getting into that many fights. Pyro, Fuuka, congrats. Fuuka, come visit us at the forge anytime you like. I'll let you know if anything really shiny comes in. Great! Congratulations, both of you. I wish you the best together. Thanks. Great, why can't all of you be like... I can't handle the squeaky shoes in the dress. I hope that's coming through. I'm gonna turn up the PC audio just a smidge here, so you can hear the squeaky shoes better. Pyro, Fuuka, congrats to ya! Thanks. Fuuka's one of my best customers, so you take good care of her, you hear? It's not like we're moving. We're still going to be here. I will. She just won't live in the basement of the friggin' restaurant anymore.
Please allow me to offer you my heartfelt congratulations on this wonderful occasion. Hina and I pray that your future together will be full of joy and prosperity. Joy and prosperity!
Thanks. I don't regret giving her those shoes in the slightest. Fuuka, is your hair okay? Or it's kind of freaking out a little bit there. Hi, ladies.
Fuuka, congrats on your marriage. You're like family to me, and I'm glad you finally found someone new to add to yours.
Ah, you did say she's basically the daughter you're too lazy to have yourself.
Elsie! Thank you for everything! Quit it. Crying is exhausting. Pyro, take good care of her, okay?
I will. I'll put a leash on her. It's kind of cool that we have to go through the whole town. They're all gonna have something to say. Yo, congrats, you two! For your wedding present, I'm gonna add a couple's bath to my inn. That's just an OnlyFans waiting to happen. Once it's done, you can come by and use it whenever you want.
Bathing together!
Take it easy. Take it easy, kitten. Your claws are peeking out. Thanks for the offer, Murakumo. I will not repeat what's in my head. I think we'll pass. We'll just stop by and use the regular baths like everyone else. Oh, okay, as long as you're sure. Storm of joyous elation, excessively exuberant congratulations to you both! Please allow me the honor of constructing a new home. I'm very popular, though. The next opening in my schedule is in, 2 years. Sorry, we're not waiting that long. Wish you would have told me when I first moved in, but okay. Congratulations, Pyro. You make her happy now, you hear? I will. She'll be the happiest person in the whole world. Ha. Guess I didn't even need to tell you that, huh? Congrats, Fuuka.
Ow!
She's even wearing different shoes. It's like I've got squeaky insoles I just shoved in there. Oh, God. Lucas is the... Oh, never mind. I thought Lucas was going to be the officiant. Congratulations on your wedding. Wasn't that just as funny as the last time I said it? Fuuka, your coat looks so smooth and soft today. It almost makes this old man's heart go pit-a-pat.
I'm fine with my husband's heart doing that, but yours? Barf!
Okay. You know what, Fuuka? I do like you.
You're real lucky to be marrying someone like her, Pyro.
Yeah, tell me about it. Way better than the succubus. Probably. Hi, Lucas. How you doing? Lucas, what are you writing?
Pardon me? I was reviewing my records to find the very best turn of phrase with which to offer my well wishes. But in the thousands of generations I've kept these notes, I couldn't find a quote that truly encapsulates the immense sentiment I wish to offer.
You don't need to say something profound. Normal words will do just fine.
I see. When faced with a truly happy couple, it seems even deities find themselves reduced to speechlessness. Well then, congratulations on your marriage.
Thank you. See? Is it that hard to act like normal people around here? Who are we missing, or are these the last two? I guess we were missing Radio. Congratulations, Fuuka. You look really pretty today.
Yeah, my fangs and claws are in. They won't come out. That's the hide-and-seek champion for you. You got him hidden real good.
But if Pyro ever cheats on you, feel free to make a scratching post out of him. Sparkly, you're gonna cheat. Yeah, you know what? Look, after all the talk I've been doing with Ludmilla, it'd be weird if I don't at this point. Honest, you can retract your claws now, probably. Jesus, Lucy. Ah, guess it'll take a while to get that jealousy under control. Give me a break, Lucy. That joke could turn bloody real fast. Sorry. Still, that just goes to show how much she loves you, right? You lucky duck. Ugh. Go play with the yellow line in traffic, please. They are making plenty of references to the... Oh, Ludmilla. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ludmilla. I feel like I need to give you a long letter of apology for this. Congratulations on your wedding, both of you. Oh, Fuuka, you look beautiful today. That she does. Reminds me of how stunning you looked back in our heyday. God, you turned ugly. Oh, Randolph, you flatterer. Those two are super sparkly. True. I can only hope we'll be half so loving when we're their age. Oh, you don't need to worry about that. Go on, Ludmilla. With your heart pupils. According to my prognostications, ta-da! The two of you will enjoy a long life full of such love and bliss. It'll sparkle with the light of 1,000 suns. Now, usually my divinations are only 50% accurate, but this time it's different. It's more like 10. This fortune is guaranteed to come true 120%. Did you hear that? She said we're sparkly. Yeah, that's great. I'm not getting cold feet. You're getting cold feet. Now then, go on and enjoy your ceremony. Be sure to promise each other your warmest love. We will. Yeah, Ludmilla won't care if we're married. She really doesn't. I mean... Oh, I forgot about you, Simone. Yeah, it makes sense that the mayor is the officiant. Hi. Have you spoken to everyone? Yes. All right. Then without further ado, let's begin the ceremony. It's kind of interesting. It almost seems like... oh, shit. Oh, shit, it's voiced!
All the good times and bad, for as long as the two of you both shall live?
Yes, I do. Forever here. I promise, my love.
And do you promise your love, both in sickness and health, for
Whose
better
voices
or
are
worse,
these?
till death do you part?
I do. I promise. Forever. I swear my love to you.
She sounds like a typical 20-year-old.
You may seal
Pass.
your vows with a kiss.
Well, I did say I was curious what some of them sounded like. I was thinking about turning on the voices just to hear, like, Cecil. But... I don't know. This is not how she talks. This is bullshit. I fully agree. Yay! We've got the credits for a third time. I was gonna skip it, but is this gonna just be like Fuuka pictures? Because if it is, I probably should let it play out. Here I thought... Oh, I should turn this down, actually. There we go. Now that that's over with. Here I have to give the credits. Imagine a cutscene for each of the possible candidates. Yeah, there's going to be 12 of them. So, it's awesome. And again, that makes me want to try all... Okay, if it's just going to be the one picture, can we just hurry this up? Thank you. Okay. Guys, I think we're... Oh, there's more. Hold on. Wow, this is now our Den of Love. I don't think that means what you think it means, Fuuka. Den of Love, huh? You picked up some pretty fancy vocabulary. Yeah, I know. I've learned so many things. Like when two partners become life mates, they change names. So what do you want your new name to be? No. Just in case I play this again, I think this makes sense. Okay, that'll be your new name. So what's my new name? I'll call you... Nope. 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 Hard nope. No. Absolutely not. What was I calling her? Kitten? Just leave it as that one. It makes me feel a little... Hey, I got an achievement. Got married. A ring to commemorate your something. Whatever. It makes me feel a little thumpy. Life, mate. Let's stay together forever. We'll be the sparkliest, shiniest, happiest family ever. Woof. Oh, God. Okay, there's the second achievement. Congratulations on getting married. May your relationship with Fuuka... Where'd it go? May your relationship with Fuuka stay sparkly forevermore. I'm curious who most people have married. So we're going to look at the global achievements for a second. Because I'm sure, like, very few people are going to even get to the end of the game, but I'm curious who. Ooh, there's a hidden achievement that most people finish Rigbarth Maze. Proof you've cleared Rigbarth Maze. So there are more people who have gotten... So 7.4% of players have not only gotten to the end game and beaten the story, but they also did the hardest dungeon in the post-game content. Okay. That's interesting. So let's see who... Should I really be surprised? I mean, really? Should I really be surprised that Ludmilla's the one who most people have married? Married Beatrice... No, 7.4%, not 74%. 74%... Yeah, you missed a decimal on that one. Where was it? 7... Yeah, hidden... 7.4. Finished the Rigbarth Maze. Yeah, that's... I don't think any game 74% of all players would have beaten. So, yeah, Ludmilla, Beatrice, Fuuka, Priscilla, Scarlet, Lucy. So all the girls are the top 6. And then Martin, Riker, Reinhard, Murakumo, Lucas. Poor Cecil has been married so little that there's a hidden achievement that's better than him. One big family. Hard to imagine... The single life with a family like this couldn't be more blessed now that there are children in your life. So there are more people who have had 3 kids than have married Cecil. So you guys know what's going through my head. If you know me at all... And you know the slogan of the channel. You know what's going through my head. Because while I don't necessarily need the path to platinum on this one, that bottom achievement is way underrepresented. And we all know how much I like doing the Cecil voice. So... Is this going to be one of those games that I'm going to actually wind up playing for like 5 or 6 years because I'm just going to keep going back to it and dicking around? Because it possibly might be. Like Cecil. Exactly. Oh, Fuuka's downstairs. Hold on. And now it's raining. It's raining on our wedding night. Why are you down here? So sleepy. I want a nap. Whenever you look at me, my heart suddenly skips a beat. Why? Actually, the same thing happens to me. Whenever I look in a mirror, my heart skips a beat. Same for you? Weird, Okay. What do I have Cecil up to at this point? Oh, wow, she's up to 30. Holy shit. Okay, so the numbers become meaningless after a certain point. Cecil's only up to 5. So we didn't even get him to a dateable number at all. We didn't get Ludmilla up to a dateable number at all. Guys, you know what I want to do as another project. Rather than just saying the series is complete, you know what I want to do. And I'm sorry about it, but I'm me. I can't help it. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, got it, yeah. So this can open up eventually. So we can have a main save. I should have actually done a hard save after doing the prepare to marriage. Wait a minute. Maybe I still can. Hold on. Wait. So we'll save this. And then I'm going to load our... Oh, that's cute. That shows both of us together. Okay. Let's load the autosave. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Because the save I did before... I mean, that doesn't matter. Okay, so I think this save was before I did... Yes, this is before I remodeled the room. Okay, so let's do a hard save here instead. Because it's fine that we did that other thing. Okay. So this will be the save I resume if I want to try to get anyone else. Did Cecil lose any progress after we married Fuuka? No, so he's just at 5.89. Guys, it's gonna make me laugh, and we know what the slogan of the channel is. Okay, hold on, wait. Rune Factory, 5, Wikia, Cecil. What are his love gifts? Okay, well, fine. Go to fucking Google first. I apologize. I'm sorry I'm not using Chrome. Rune Factory, 5, Wikia, Cecil. God, of all the fucking pictures, of all the pictures they could have chosen, why did they pick the one where he looks like he got something shoved up his ass while falling off a cliff, and that is his expression. Okay. The name Cecil is of Latin and Welsh origin, meaning blind. That's really funny. That's some good irony. Okay, what is your love gifts? Pink melons, relaxed tea, fruit sandwich. Okay. Alright. Well, I now have another thing to do. Because I can't help myself be weird. So, let me at least do that. Okay. So, that's easy for us to do because since one of them is a growable, then... And I know I've got 4 in my fridge, then we could actually do that pretty often. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm considering doing this. Okay, well, that's gonna do it for today. I'm not starting completely over. It's time for Cecil to marry and choose Papa. You know what? I've heard dumber things. Okay. Well, like I said, we have an objective now. I want to say there is some sort of something that stops you from marrying someone of the same gender. But, like, I can't remember if it's they give you a different cutscene or they don't call it marriage or something like that. But there's something. But we could still do it with this character. Yeah. All right. Well, that'll be another objective for another day. So I'm done. We married Fuuka. That's pretty much all we needed to do other than have some kids. So I'll keep that save. And then this will be another master save. so we can go after Cecil. All right, that'll do it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again next week for another stream. No more Rune Factory 5 for a minute. I will switch games, but we'll come back to this game. This will be series complete, and then everything else after this is just going to be everyone's nightmare and extra nonsense. So who knows? Maybe I will Road to Platinum or Path to Platinum this at some time. Anyway, enjoy your weekend. I will see you next week for another stream. As I said, probably Pacific Drive. I've been really wanting to play that one lately. All right. Have a good night, everyone.